What's up? Good morning, guys. It's Sunday. It's the 14th. I'm sorry, it's the 13th. I got my days mixed up. So pretty much just want to make this video because I'm going to start a new chapter in this blogging the current situation and developments that I'm pretty much stumbling upon as I'm going into this cryptocurrency rabbit hole. Pretty much just want to make like a journal of everything I'm finding as I'm going through it. So we'll see how it goes. This is chapter 1, so page 1 of chapter 1. There's a lot of things that I've already kind of came across, probably being involved in the space for a little bit more than 3 months. I've spent a lot more money than I actually have invested right now, and to me that's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think when you go into a financial investment, you have to expect to take some type of loss. But when you decide that you're not going to invest no more and you're gonna pretty much close the book on what you're doing, then at that moment is when you have lost. You know, you pretty much have to keep believing in whatever you're investing in and just keep on investing in it. So with that being said, boys and girls, let's keep going. So like I said, I've probably spent more money than I have actually invested currently right now. And the way that came to be is when you're buying cryptocurrency, you get it at a certain strike price on the asset, digital asset. So it's constantly changing because it's peer-to-peer. So, you know, from any time from the beginning of the next hour to the end of the next hour, somebody could say, well, hey, you know, my digital asset is worth more than the last person that sold it to me, so he makes a profit. But if the next person that wants to buy it from him decides, well, it's not worth as much as what you bought it, so I'm going to buy it at a discount, then the person that's holding the asset and selling it and making that transaction is actually taking a loss. So that happens a lot. When you go into invest, you purchase a digital asset, the price usually, in most people's cases, will drop a substantial amount, whether it be anywhere between 2 to 5% or 5 to 10%. And what most people do, and most people being me, till as of recently, you'll liquefy your digital asset. You'll sell it back on the open market, probably for a loss. You know, so people put in, like, let's say like $100, and they see their investment value going down $10, $15. What most people are quick to do is liquefy. So what people don't understand by doing that is that you're selling your right for the price of the stock to go back up. So you can't even make your profit back when you're selling it. But if you were to hold on to it until the price of the asset goes above what you got it for, then essentially you're holding a profit. And then at that point you can either sell it or, you know, decide to hold long term. And that's what everybody should honestly start looking into, is holding long term digital asset investments versus doing the short term, you know, like buy and flip like overnight or like over a day or something. The reason being behind that is that the times that I'm in right now, or that we're all in right now, a lot of the news that's coming out, a lot of this regulation, a lot of the governments are starting to adopt cryptocurrency. They're starting to come up with, you know, different projects inside the space where, you know, it has some utility, versus in 2009 when the Bitcoin first started circulating and the word pretty much was essentially, you know, brought to investment space. a lot of things have changed. A lot of things have changed. People are starting to realize that cryptocurrency, a real cryptocurrency, is actually a very good store of value versus if you were just to store your money in the bank, you're putting yourself at risk for inflation. Inflation, if in the macro aspect, it's not a bad thing at all. It's a very good thing. But as a consumer in a society that is facing currency inflation, it's not a good thing at all. Essentially, your dollar is not worth anything. So, and we have examples of that. We have examples that in Venezuela, South Africa, you know, people have to go to the store with a wheelbarrow full of cash just to get a gallon of milk, you know, and that's proof right there. That's all you need. You know, it's clearly written in the sand. That's what happens to the country that lets their government control, you know, essentially their money flow. That will happen. So, cryptocurrency, digital assets, store of value. A couple things to look into. That being said, I think a little short 6-minute video is good. I'm gonna look over it, see if I can edit some things. Drop a comment, drop a like. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are looking at any cryptocurrencies in particular. Currently, I'm watching the price of Chainlink, which is a smart protocol token, and I'm also watching the price of XRP, which is works on the consensus protocol. Two completely different things, two completely different usages. So I'll leave it with that. Leave you guys a little something to be able to look up on your free time and everything. So peace.